Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me.
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. Carlos Santos out for the opening kick. And off we go from Minneapolis. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
13 yards.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Let's go. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. On the move, headed right. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
19 Lions. 2. Warriors. 18 Pioneer.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
This one's headed for the sideline and out. Swung at the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crosses. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. This is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bears first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw by Williams. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Williams from the gun. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Mahone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Get some space around midfield. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 16 yards down the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On this opening drive, this one from the opposing 40. Give now to the running back. And he gets him around 6 there. It was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that, which is kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, Williams trying for the touchdown. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have a great first drive and get the game's first points. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Michael Santos kicking off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18, run. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. He's on target, Watkins. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. They'll give to Mitchell, running left. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes off for 6.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Cuts right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bears take the lead on the first play of the drive. Well, this is the continuation of one of the greatest scoring seasons in recent memory, Brock. For the first time since 2006, we've got a running back who's reached 20 touchdowns in a single season. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm fit it, not even a little bit.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
At their own 16-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18. 60. 19. Mustang 19.
McCarthy to throw it. He fires one deep down the right. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's sent out.
It's a gain of 33.
A pick up there of 33 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 14-7 game. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play.
18,
Now it's McCarthy. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just take the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's short of the first after a wild game.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's your bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Williams. Connects downfield. On target to Burton. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Now here's Williams. Set up the screen here to Swift. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Third and long. They're going to throw. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They send a man in motion. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a second quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Bears have it now, and he's 8th pick of the year.
You know what this is, kid? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Like, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. And a tackle made by Blake Cashman.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Bears looking to add to their advantage. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Williams. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. And he's got it! Has a layup for it, but touchdown! The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Romadudes touchdown!
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a wristband on first down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Set up. 79.
Here's McCarthy to throw. It's his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook, wide open.
Second and 3 now.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Again, McCarthy to throw. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
I got this. Come on, come on. Set.
air it out on third. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here we go, Shaq. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Rush in. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the red zone on first. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And the Bears say they have it. Looks like they do.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. From his end zone, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. Now he's off up the left sideline. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field, because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. He finds Odunze downfield. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. On first down, they'll run. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up a second down.
Okay, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
To throw is Williams. pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now turf for third down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Third and long for him here. Eating a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Now it's McCarthy. Taken in by Noah Fant. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, brought inside the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
Looking inside the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete right side, Burton has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bears first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 46-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Secured by Burden on the slant. And he's taken down at the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now Williams. Near the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 13-point lead. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Vikings 21. Santos, the kickoff for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Some good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Let's go.
Working now from the gun. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, check that. Street. 19, Tiger. 19, Warriors. 70. 18, Buffalo. 18. 19, Lion.
The play clock reaches 5 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
7-5, go! Cowboy 80. 19, tight. 79, Dragon 60.
Here he goes, third and long. He throws a bullet down the right side. That's caught at the 25. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
And the Vikings.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch it vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
Completed to his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set now. First and 10.
Panther 11, Panther
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Into the hands of Walker. And he drives this forward to the 6.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When we see zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Mitchell gets it from the gun. He's denied the goal line, but they're still going to have a chance here, bro. That play did get him enough to make it 1st and goal.
3 yards. That's another Viking
Mitchell.
first down.
Will take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings just the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So that brings up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete. He's looking for Colston Loveland. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, McCarthy. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And they'll get him fine beyond as he gets this up to the 25.
I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And when the veteran QB said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing the out route complete. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go now. 19,
Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. He's on target. Watkins. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now trail by just a point in the fourth.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. To throw, Williams. The throw left side finds Burden. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Running for the marker on second. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. He gets 6 on that play, and that's good for a Bears first down. Back to the well again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Rob.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Offense to the line. Second down. Williams set to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Third down. Here's Williams. That's caught. This is Loveland. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, certainly found the weak spot to coverage with that gap. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
There's a dive up the middle. He's got it in the red zone. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hold this one away.
Okay, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down. There was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Williams from the gun. That one connects. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. Santos now for the extra point.
Cairo Santos lining up for the extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Vikings 35. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Feeling like a freak on a leash. Feeling like I have no release.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's back to throw. He's got his man. This is Walker. He's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little shorter than 35.
It's a gain of 8.
Manages a gain of 8 there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Let's go now. 19 Dragons, 19 tight, 19 tight. Check go.
Now McCarthy. Pass complete to Walker. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. This is Cox, that's Walker. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Williams. Put the body on the line for his team. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Bears pushing to get within range for a game winner. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Complete right side. Burden has it. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll run here on 1st down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here he is to throw. He connects with Burden. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. They can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. They give it to him again. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So everything rests on the foot of Cairo Santos. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This from 28 yards away. That one is good! And it's a game winner on the final play of the regular season! So the Bears take this one on the road. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. Well,